Okay, I think we're rolling. Thank you. Right. Right, so we are doing grammar today, and you will notice that I've written some sentences on the board, but I've also written a list here. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to write down this list, but it must be written exactly as it is here. And there's a very good reason for that. Okay, so as you're writing these terms down, I'm going to go through them and explain them to you. Because you will look at these words like noun and adjective and verb, and you will just see words that have been told to you in the past about how they are parts of speech, that it is grammar. But the truth is that in fact these are actually the names of students in a class. A class that could be similar to yours.
Who's the teacher?
So I'm going to tell you the story now about these students. Okay, so in this class, Noun is the most popular student. She is a girl, and she is the most popular student. I mean, like, she is just so, popular.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. All right, so think about her. She is very much that she thinks she's the most important person in the room, and often she is, because let's be honest, in a sentence you don't go far without finding a noun. Right, so we have noun. Now the thing about, there's lots of different types of nouns, and I've put three of the key ones that I want you to know up here in brackets. They are concrete, abstract, and proper. Okay, so think about a lump of concrete. It's really hard, isn't it? Yeah? And if you get an egg and you throw the egg onto the concrete, how satisfying is that?
Yeah.
Very
So satisfying.
Not quite putting it on someone's head, no, not that satisfying, but still.
No,
quite
the egg is
satisfying.
someone's head. You peg it at the thing.
Again, excellent.
Yes.
Okay, but can we agree that it's still satisfying to throw the egg on?
Yes.
Okay, so I like the word concrete because it makes me think of something heavy and solid. And that's actually what a concrete noun is. It's something you can touch. If you can touch it, it's a concrete noun. So the desk, my head, this pencil case, Hayley and her now dry clothes, all concrete nouns. Abstract. Abstract makes me think of something that's ghost-like. So, ooh, abstract. Okay, an abstract noun is something like an emotion. For example, rage. If I walk into the classroom and I am filled with rage, you best believe that's very much a real thing. It is indeed, in fact, a noun. You might not be able to touch it like a concrete noun, but it is very, very, very real. If you're excited about something, excitement, again, another emotion, it's a very real emotion. Okay, so it too is a noun. And then, of course, we come to proper nouns, and you all know what proper noun is. Something that has a name. It was so important, in fact, we gave it a name. So, for example, I'll just come back to Hayley again, because she's just my lovely student today, who's going to be my example. Okay, so Hayley, the name Hayley is a proper noun, because she's been given a title, she's been given a name. So much like the city of Brisbane, Brisbane is a proper noun, because it isn't just any city, it is Brisbane. Right. So it's a proper noun. Okay, so the thing about nouns is, in this case, our noun, she has a best friend. They are besties. And just like all girls who are besties, they, oh, I love you so much. It's, I hate you. I love you so much. I hate you. I love you so much. That's, yeah, it's so real. So dramatic.
I hate you.
However, nice. Delightful. All right. So the adjective is actually noun's best friend and always wants to sit next to her in class. Always, always. Because She loves it. Now the thing about adjective, if you go up to adjective, she will tell you everything you want to know about noun. She will tell you what she likes to eat, what music she likes, what she wears.
Is adjective a stalker?
Yes. You actually, you know, there's a fine line there, really, isn't there? Adjective always wants to sit next. Adjective always wants to sit next to noun. Always wants to be close to noun.
Touch her.
And I can tell you everything you need to know about noun. Yep, question.
Does adjective get rejected by noun or it's
So like lost it.
What happened to you now? Alright, can we move on? Can we move on? Alright, so we get that. Do you understand what I've pointed out about the relationship between adjective and noun? Do you see that relationship, right? Shh. Oliver, be quiet. Okay, next we come to verb. Now verb is very much like the noun. He is like a dominant presence in the room. He is the action man jock, he so is. Like he knows he's cool, he believes he's cool.
Is he hot?
He thinks he is.
Is he so
Moving on. This is a story, a work of fiction, in fact. Okay, so a verb. Now I've put action in brackets here, a deliberate use. Yep.
Is it bad that I read that as actioning?
No, because maybe you didn't see the dash there.
I was like, actioning. Wait, that's not a word.
Okay. So, no, maybe you just didn't see the dash. Now, I put ing there because if you could put ing on the end of a word, then it's almost become the verb. Because it's a doing word, it's an action. So as in the word doing, ing, if you put ing on the end of dance, frolic, swing, swim, any of those sorts of words, you can see that it is indeed a verb, a doing word. So if you're wondering if a word is a verb, try and put ing on the end and see if it makes sense. Okay, so that's verb. He's our jock. Now he's got a wingman who is his bestie, and his name is adverb. So you'll see he's even trying to take on his name a little bit. He adds to the verb because he's really dumb. He's
that dumb?
They'd probably like to, but they just love each other too much. They're far too narcissistic to recognise each other. Okay, so, but adverb, he's pretty, but he's not very bright, bless him. He too, this is proving hard work, he too absolutely adores verb and can tell you everything you need to know about verb. He can describe verb.
Adjective and adverb are the stalkers. Okay, makes sense. Yeah,
so adverb can describe verb really, really well. And he is indeed his wingman, but they're not always found together. They're not always found together in the sentence because, of course, they often go into the classroom and the teacher straight away goes, nah, separate. Nah, trouble, separate. But then, of course, sometimes you get a relief teacher. You'll get a very young, pretty PE teacher who doesn't know better. And there they are together, causing trouble. Okay. All right. The other thing you need to know about the adverb is that very often, it will end in ly. And there's a key clue as to whether it's an adverb or not. Okay, I'm just going to pause it here because I need to load it up.